Hi, I'm John and welcome to John's Maths Book. In this video we're going to be looking at dividing fractions. Before we look at how we divide fractions, let's try and understand what a fraction is and its constituent parts. So in this case I've written the fraction 2 divided by 3 or 2/3. Now the 2 in this case is known as the numerator and the 3 which is on the bottom of the fraction is known as the denominator. There are two types of fractions I want to talk about, and I want to talk about proper fractions and improper fractions. So with proper fractions, and I've written one here, so a proper fraction of 2/3, the numerator is less than the denominator. And for improper fractions, so there's one here of 3 divided by 2, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So let's now look at how we divide one fraction into another. So let's look at the example 1/3 divided by a quarter. So to divide fractions, we find the reciprocal of the second fraction and then we multiply that by the first fraction. So in this case, the reciprocal of the second fraction is 4 divided by 1. We essentially turn it upside down. So then we need to multiply that by the first fraction, which is 1/3. So let's write that as 1/3 multiplied by 4 divided by 1, because that is the reciprocal of 1 divided by 4. So if we then multiply that out, we multiply the two numerators and then we divide it by the two denominators multiplied together. So let's write that in as 1 times 4, so that's the two numerators multiplied together, and 3 times 1, the two denominators. And that gives 1 times 4 is 4, divided by 3 times 1 is 3. So that's an improper fraction, which is 1 1/3. Let's look at exercise 1. So let's divide 3/4 by 1/5. Pause the video now and see if you can work out the correct answer. So first we find the reciprocal of the second fraction, which is 5 divided by 1. So that will give us 3/4. And we multiply 3/4 by the reciprocal of the second fraction, which is 5 divided by 1. That gives 3 times 5 divided by 4 times 1. And that gives 25 over 4, which is 6 1/4. That's an improper fraction. So for exercise number 2, let's divide 1/6 by 1/7. So pause the video now and see if you can work out the correct answer. So we first find the reciprocal of the second fraction. And the second fraction is a 1/7. So the reciprocal of that is 7 divided by 1. Then we multiply it by the first fraction. So it's 1/6 multiplied by the reciprocal of the second fraction, which is 7 divided by 1. And then we multiply that out. So we get 1 times 7 when we multiply the two numerators. And divided by 6 times 1 when we multiply the two denominators. So we get a final answer of 1 times 7 over 6. And that is 1 1/6. So for exercise 3, let's divide 2/9 by 1/7. Pause the video now and see if you can work out the correct solution. So the first thing we need to do is find the reciprocal of the second fraction. So in this case it's 7 divided by 1 and then multiply that by the first fraction. So it's 2/9 multiplied by the reciprocal, the second fraction, which is 7 divided by 1. So then we multiply those two together. So multiplying the two numerators, we get 2 times 7 divided by 9 times 1. That's 14 divided by 9. That is 1 5/9. So for our fourth exercise, let's look at 2/5 divided by 2/7. Pause the video now and see if you can work out the correct answer. So in this case, we need to find the reciprocal of the second fraction and multiply it by the first. So the first fraction is 2/5 multiplied by, and then the reciprocal of 2/7 is 7/2. So we turn it upside down. So 7 divided by 2. And then we multiply the two numerators and the two denominators. So we get 2 times 7 divided by 5 times 2. So 2 times 7 is 14, divided by 5 times 2, which is 10. So if we divide 10 into 14, it goes once, so we get 1 with 4 remainder. So we got 4/10 as the remainder, and that can be simplified even further to give us 1. And if we divide top and bottom of the fractional part by 2, we get 2/5. So the answer is 1 2/5. So that concludes this video for dividing fractions. If you do like these videos, then please like, subscribe and share, and leave some comments if you can.